We're starting today with a story that so many people are talking about. It's caused a lot of anger and debate, and people on Twitter, and everyone's talking about it. And this is the MP who dared to bear. Labour's Tracy Brabin was speaking in the House of Commons. There she is. That was yesterday, wearing an off-the-shoulder dress. And it has caused quite the stir online. Many people saying her outfit was inappropriate and too risque for Parliament. I mean, I have to say, some of it was really terrible trolling, and a lot of them I couldn't even read. But, for example, trying to work out if Tracy Brabin is on her way out or on her way back from clubbing. How have parliamentary standards fallen so low? Another says, even in the school I work in, sixth formers have a smart dress code. If they came in dressed like that, they'd be sent home to change. Those are just a couple that I can read. The rest are really very, very awful. But Tracy has responded, and she says, hello, sorry I don't have time to reply to all of you commenting on this, but I can confirm I'm not hungover, a tart, about to breastfeed, a slapper, drunk, or just been over a wheelie bin. And then this is what people were saying about her. And she says, who knew people could get so emotional over a shoulder? I see, Stacey, you're in the one shoulder number today. Is this in solidarity and protest and just having fun with
basically they said to me, were you wearing off the shoulder dress today? And I said yes. No, I'm joking. But I genuinely don't get it. I mean, it did droop down as if it was a bit too, like, you know, sometimes when you buy a dress and it looks like this on the website or wherever you're buying it from, and then you get it and it falls off and then you lean over and it comes down further than you thought it would. But other than that, what's the problem? What is the problem?
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what the worst of this is that when somebody is standing up in Parliament speaking passionately about the things that they believe in and all you can talk about is what they're wearing, that to me is an issue.
And she was done it, wasn't she? She said she was raising a point of order on Downing Street's decision. They've blocked certain journalists, haven't they, on the
Downing
Brexit.
Street being selective about who they'd give their parliamentary briefings to, which is a shocking thing that's happening and something we should all be concerned about. But the other thing is that the cameras in the House of Commons are at such an angle that they do accentuate this kind of thing. And I remember in 2010, Jackie Smith was the Home Secretary and she had the cheek to wear a V-neck sweater to answer parliamentary questions. And it was all over the internet. Oh, she's got her what's-its out. And I think, you know, we haven't made very much progress. I kind of agree with Stacey. I mean, you can't judge women by what they wear. I mean, this woman's highly intelligent. She's a member of Parliament. She's, you know, done nothing wrong. And, I mean, I wore a one-shoulder dress a few months ago when we did some photo shoot for something, and they're really good. I mean, they're really comfortable things to wear. It's just that, you know, there I am in my one.
Yeah, but that looks very nice, but that does look like you're all going on a night out, OK? So if you walked into... OK, let's take it out of the House of Parliament. We walked into your bank, OK, to pay in some money or something.
If Stacey could wear that in a bank.
Yes, so I'm just asking that question. So are there times when there's a look that some businesses wish to, you know, to have?
Yeah.
It's like almost school uniform. And if you think of all the things where we do have dress codes, is it time when we don't have any dress code? OK, so if you start getting to this, or she shouldn't wear that, or he shouldn't wear that, if it was in Parliament and it was the men, what would we deem to be inappropriate? I can't really think...
Yeah. I don't know.
They would be criticised.
Well, if you say men wear suits, but a lot of fashionable men wear suits with really short trousers that are rolled up at the bottom and they're not wearing socks. So you're telling me that, you know, we should be that nitpicking about what people wear?
Would that bother you? If it was your bank manager or somebody, or...
Well, for example, I'm a minister, so if I'm ever on the platform at church, I'm always really conscious of what I'm wearing because I'm like, I always plan it the night before. I have a little check in the mirror, make sure nothing's see-through, like, because in certain lights, you know, a fabric might look like this, but under this light, it might look like that.
What about your dress length? Would it have to be to the neck?
Yeah, I'm really conscious about what I'm wearing. If I'm on the platform and I'm in a position,
because you don't want to offend
I'm conscious of the audience that I'm speaking to.
Yeah.
So but also isn't in lots of religions there are certain things
dress
that you
codes.
have to wear and as a part of the religion.
But do you find her outfit
I don't find it offensive, but I think she'll probably not go to work dressed like that again. Because you know it's taken all of the impact off what she was actually trying to say, and I think that's the point though. With what you wear, if you want it to be about what you say, you dress it so that people are thinking about what you're saying rather than what you're wearing.
And also, there's another issue here. I mean, I wasn't offended by that. I mean, I'm literally going, can't believe there's been so much made of this. I can see slightly where people go, oh, an interesting outfit for, you know, for the setting, exactly, but not inappropriate. My issue is the kind of trolling that she is getting, because there's a such sexualisation of this story, isn't there?
Well, it assumes she
not
put
just
that dress
it's
on
all a
to
bit
look
like,
sexy.
oh, it's all like, well, did she? I don't know. Maybe she's going off to a drinks party after work. You know, they work late in the House of Commons. Maybe she's going somewhere afterwards. She doesn't think that's inappropriate. She's leaning over, she's reading a note, she's talking about an issue that's very serious.
But maybe she just she likes an off the shoulder. I don't understand. If she turned up in a tracksuit, as long as she's doing her job the way she's supposed to be doing her job, I don't see what the problem is.
All right, so what about if you were in hospital, you're seeing a consultant and he walked in a Hawaiian shirt and shorts and flip-flops?
You know how
I'm just interested.
But you know
to
I've always felt like this. I've never seen the thing about clothes because I can put on a surgeon's uniform and come into your waiting room and go, hello, Ruth, I'm ready to operate.
And I would go, absolutely, I'm coming.
What does it mean? So if my surgeon is fully qualified...
because I am definitely conditioned. I would not want to be in a hospital or somewhere where I'm, you know... where I expect that person to be dressed appropriately for their job.
But when you go to the doctors, do you expect the doctor to wear a jacket and tie, or if it's a female doctor to wear a kind of suit because they're going to...
I took my mum to the doctor 2 days ago. Very nice Asian doctor who had... Can't remember what she had on. Can't remember, but I would remember if I went, Janet, I walked in there, she had an off-the-shoulder, short skirt,
but if she was going to a cocktail party at the end of the day, does it matter?
No, I'm not. I'm very interested because I think I'm conditioned, so I'm being honest here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I think, oh, that's disgusting and inappropriate. I'm just saying I would notice. I can't tell you what she was wearing because it obviously didn't, whatever it was, didn't resonate or jump out with me. So in my head, it was obviously appropriate. But I would remember if she'd have been wearing a spangly boob tube.
What bothers me more than
my mum about her bunion.
What Tracy's wearing is the fact that all around her, men and women in Parliament are on their phones tweeting and twittering. I find that far more offensive than a woman who has the temerity to show.
Yeah, and also I find the trolling and the comments about to a woman, you know, I mean, somebody makes the point there that you can breastfeed in the chamber now, can't you? So I'm going to see a lot more than a shoulder if you look carefully. Anyway.